Sagittarius, this is your reflect on the mid-month of April 2022. So Sagittarius, let's see what has come to pass so we can move forward with some more insight. So we have the Seven of Cups starting off in reverse. So for you, what we're reflecting on is there's been some, I feel like you're having a lot of fun with different options. Different options of, this could have something to do with kind of collaborating with others or having some sort of connection with others, or just having some sort of spiritual connotation where you're just having fun with the options. You're learning a little bit of this religion, you're learning a little bit of that religion. You know, what is this spiritual path like? What did this ancient civilization partake in? I mean, it's kind of like this quest where you're just kind of embracing the differences here and you're having fun with it, the Sun card. So I feel like for you, this is you learning different philosophies that you do like. And when I mentioned collaboration or some sort of connection with somebody else, I feel like there's other people involved here. So it's almost like a group therapy dynamic where you're able to have other people kind of chime in and you can express with the Sun card your own point of view about certain religious spectrums of, you know, just the diversity of what people did, you know, within their own spiritual paths in life, within their own religions, what they believe to be a path to enlightenment, what each and every individual contributed to kind of keep the sacredness of this spiritual practice here. And it's making you feel very much like a child again, where you're it's like a new, it's like a fresh breath of air. Okay, it's like bringing on this sensation of curiosity, of wanting to kind of, it's like a playful energy where it's like you're learning something new, you're exploring, you know, within the own context of your mind. And then we have the Knight of Swords here in reverse. So it's like you're getting lost in all this and it's like consuming you, okay? So it's like you're learning here at the beginning of April some new subjects regarding spirituality, regarding religion, regarding different cultures, I even want to say. And, you know, what brought people happiness during certain ancient civilizations. And it's like, you know, just trying to make sense of all of it. And, you know, it's taking your mind on this exploration where it's very much just up and down, and it's really, it's almost like you're even up all night, like studying and, you know, researching and talking. And this is giving you, it's almost bringing you a sense of some sort of emotional satisfaction here, and it's creating some bonds here with some very influential people in your life, okay? And you it's like you're able to be honest in a very like innocent way, in a very, I want to say immature, but it's in an immaturely innocent way here. We're able to talk about it and focus on it. And it's like, I feel like people, even though it's like you're coming across, it's like with the King of Cups here, what I'm picking up is, you know, the beginning of April, it's bringing a lot of emotional intelligence to you, and it's making you seem very kind of concerned with humanity at large, because you want to learn through the past and the present and maybe even where the future is headed, you know, with I feel like with the Knight of Swords in reverse, it's wanting to go to the future, but it's too far ahead for you to kind of, gain some sort of concept of what the spiritual, practice, or what's going to be very much sort of popular as far as a belief system. So this is bringing on some sense of not only empathy with the King of Cups here, but understanding that the emotional quality of the different changes throughout history up until this point, and maybe even to the future, regarding the different spiritual nature out there in different cultures from the beginning of time up until now and into the future. You're going to have more of like some sort of open mind, compassion. You're just going to want to really learn from the grassroots up with the Page of Swords, like in a very kind of innocent way here. And then we have the Empress here upright. So this is really bringing on some sense of, it's like this is bringing you peace here. You've attracted this need and this desire to, want to go there at the beginning of the month, because it's causing, you've got the leisure time and the luxury to do so. And it's causing you to feel it's a part of you that is needing to be nurtured here. And it also is something that you're drawing to you. So there's some information about, the spiritual context of the diversity of religion and what people's beliefs are, and how, different primitive cultures functioned, past, present, and into the future. You're thinking about, and you're attracting this information to you. Okay. And then we have the Emperor here in reverse at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius. So I feel like for you, you don't want to have any sort of like restrictions on what you learn, because it's like you're optimistic about this whole thing, and you're open-minded, but you don't want to be refrained to any kind of certain restrictions regarding your ability to learn, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's going to come up that's very taboo that you can reflect on through the information that you're finding out. And a lot of it can be forbidden or isn't supposed to be, known, or it's not mainstream and it's not supposed to be brought to light. And a lot of people are going to want to keep it hidden. But however, you're very curious and you're going to want to do so. But there's going to be this energy that is going to kind of be conflicted towards that with the Emperor in reverse. And it's not going to want you to kind of go down that rabbit hole, because it wants to keep it secretive, and it wants to kind of just restrict in a way where it's almost like it wants to allow for you to be tested before you have accessibility to some of this knowledge that you're going to stumble upon or attract to you, which I don't think that's anybody's business, but that's just what the energies here present, Sagittarius. So I hope that was helpful for you, Sagittarius. This is your Reflect on April, the mid-month of April 2022. As always, take care and love.